Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Backyard Baller Podcast. Yes, Queen Bee, who will be a survivor this week? Who will make it through into the playoffs? 11 teams trying to get 6 spots. It's gonna be quite a show. Hello, everyone. Defending champ here, still. Commissioner Jordan Mason Storm, ready to break down some Week 14 action. We will start today by breaking down our playoff clinching scenarios. Obviously, 3 teams, locked up spots, 3 spots up for grabs. Let's take a little bit closer look at what each team might need to happen to get into the playoffs. Now, these scenarios are the most direct, clear path for a team to make the playoffs. There are obviously some nuance and other things could happen, but if these things definitely happen, they will be in cut and dry. We will start with our current number 4 seed, Wong's Dry Cleaning, the 4 seed, who has the most direct path to clinch a spot. Win and in, period. That's it. If Tom wins, he'll get to 8 wins and he will be into the playoffs. Now, if he loses, he's not done, still has a pretty good shot to make it in with 7 wins. He would need at least 2 of the following teams to lose: Kevin, Ryan Marks, Ryan Hayner, and Amanda. 2 of those 4 teams lose, and Tom loses, he will be into the playoffs. Next on the list, we have the current 5 seed, Gacy Swim Fan. Win and in. Same exact spot. With the tiebreaker he has, 7 wins will be enough to guarantee him a playoff spot. Pending some 240 point output by somebody, not going to happen. Now, with a loss, they can still make it in also. They would need Ryan Marks, Ryan Hayner, and Amanda all to lose. If that happened, Kevin would be into the playoffs. We now look down. The current 6 seed, Hurricane Ditka. Win, they have to win, and then score at least as many points as Martin / Hayner Amanda maybe. But right now, in the tiebreaker, Category 5 Ditka is only 2 points ahead of Metcalf Hurts. So a win and score as many points as Martin into the playoffs. If they lose, they would need Martin loss, Ryan Hayner loss, and Amanda loss, but also score at least as many points as, again, Martin, and then maybe Ryan and Amanda. As we head down, now we're outside of the playoffs, looking in. A few more things have to happen for these teams. We've got Metcalf Hurts, the 7 seed. If they win and Ryan Marks loses and he scores more points than Ryan Marks and Ryan Hayner and Amanda, they will move into the playoff spot. 2-point differential. So a win plus 2 more points than Ryan Marks puts him in the playoffs. If Metcalf Hurts loses, they would need Ryan Marks loss, Ryan Hayner loss, Amanda loss, but still outscore Ryan Marks by 3 points. That would put them into the playoffs in a leapfrog into the 6th spot. Down the list, we've got Nick's Feet Under at the 8 seed. They need a win, a Martin loss, a Ryan Marks loss, but then only outscore Amanda. If that happens, they will jump right into the playoffs. If they lose, they would need Ryan Marks loss, Martin loss, Amanda loss, and then 16 more points than Ryan Marks. That would give them the new tie break. They would jump up from the 8 to the 6 and make it in. Next, the Nightman cometh in 9th spot. They need a win, and Ryan Marks, Martin Hayner lost. That is their most direct path to get in. If they lose, they would need both Ryans to lose, Martin to lose, and then outscore Ryan Marks by 28 points. Can be done. That's not an absurd number, so that would give them the new tiebreak. And again, they would have to outscore Hayner and Martin also, but all three, but 28 points is their current deficit. Then we head to the two long shots. The 10 seed, Quan Air, 5 wins. First off, they must win, have to win, get to 6 wins, and then Ryan, Martin, Amanda all lose. They stay at 6 wins, and then outscore that group by 30 points. Again, not a big number. If Quan Air puts up a 140, that could give them a great chance to jump all those teams in. And finally, Jordan Mason Storm, defending champion, still fighting for back-to-back. They must win. They then must have all those 4 teams lose. Ryan, Martin, Amanda. And outscore the top team by 80 points. So it's not impossible. We're definitely looking for a 170-point week. Baker's going to beast. Woody Marks, Bucky, Nico. They're all going for 20. 170 points. Then the 2 Ryans only score like 80 points this week. Amanda around 75. Martin 68. Into the playoffs. Now, there is a scenario where Martin could beat Kevin and then still not make the playoffs. That is on the table. That could happen. It is the extra scenario where Martin wins, beats Kevin. Martin goes to 7 wins. Kevin stays at 6 wins. But then either Ryan Marks, Ryan Hayner, Amanda win also, get to 7 wins and have big numbers, and the tiebreaker would push Martin and Kevin out of the playoffs. Now, that would be ideal. That's what we should all be hoping for. Everyone should be rooting for Martin to win 90 to 88, and then the 2 Ryans score 130, or Amanda has 120, jumps them both, knocks them both out. That would be just so sweet. Now, let's take a quick look at some of the key games, and we will start with the Kevin versus Martin most likely win and get in game. Definitely for Kevin, probably for Martin, but it's not a guarantee. This one begins and ends with the quarterbacks. Jalen Hurts versus Josh Allen, and this is a week where Josh Allen gets to play the hapless Bengals, and a 40-point spot could be on the board. If that happens, you can pretty much consider this one a done deal. However, the wide receiver edge does go to Martin in this. Kevin is rolling out a bunch of losers at wide receiver. We shall see if there's any changes to be made. We will see. That is the key to that one. The next one, Ryan Hayner versus Johnny. Obviously, Ryan needs to win to keep a good shot at his playoffs alive. But Johnny needs it just as bad to get a first-round bye. He needs a bye to just have a nice week off, not worry about playing one of these scrappy, low-seeded teams next week. The key at this one is wide receiver matchup. Will Davante Adams play? Will he be 100%? Will he still be the red zone goal line back? Basically, they get inside the 5, they just throw him the ball, touchdowns. It's Davante, Downs, and Quentin Johnson off the trash heap. It's a bold move. I don't know. For Ryan, CeeDee Lamb, Rome Odunze, and Godwin. Rome has been not as productive as of late. He is 5 of the last 6 games under 6 points. And if you go even farther back, a couple of 3s in there. So Not great. He needs a bounce back. And they're at Green Bay. Tough spot. The other thing to keep an eye on this one is in their flexes right now. Achane versus Judkins. That is a good matchup for flex. Then we have the Brothers Marks. Can Rob play spoiler and squash his brother's playoff hopes once and for all? What is going to hurt Rob a little bit here is the Carolina bye. He is losing Tet McMillan. The Giants bye. He's losing Jackson Dart. Fortunately for him, Caleb Williams on the waivers, he picked him up. Thought it was a top 10 quarterback. Someone told me that. Caleb Williams top 10 quarterback this year, but got dropped, I guess. The real blow to Ryan is Amon-Ra probably not playing tonight. Got the bum ankle, even if he does go less than 100%. And then Trevor versus Tom. Similar spot where Tom needs to win. There's a real world where Tom loses 7 wins and he falls out of the playoffs. That could happen. His tiebreaker number is so terrible. So he needs to win to guarantee that spot. Trevor is still trying to get a bye. On a bit of a slide. This is like when teams peak in November and you're like, oh my God, they're 12-1. What is going on? Lose 5 in a row, get bounced in the first round of playoffs. This is starting to look like that. The real gut punch, 49ers bye. Goodbye CMC. That opens the door for Tom to have a pretty easy win this week. I'm sure Trevor's going to have some answers. He's going to make a few adjustments. We will see. Can Jordan Love have a good game against Chicago? Maybe. That will be a pretty important part of that matchup. Have fun watching the games. Keep your eye on all those tiebreaker numbers. Big points this week can help you leapfrog some teams. Good luck. Have fun. We'll see you next week.